So start by telling me, what do you think? General impressions. I don't know if you've seen one of these before. The concept that we've been trying to create and the kind of service that we're trying to provide here to the people ultimately when they live.
Well, I've seen the concept before, but not as a purpose-built, straight from scratch to the 9-bed that this is. I've seen where they've been converted from a 1A build and then retrofit. So this has been quite interesting just to see the finished product right there on day one.
From my point of view, I think it's absolutely fantastic to be able to have a solution that can help with affordable accommodation and actually increasing door numbers, given so many people are struggling to find somewhere to live. We need more of these, both from an investor point of view as well as to house people. It's a quality space. Everybody has their own private space and can be secure in that environment, and at the same time have the open space to be able to have a chat and cohabitate, should the tenants wish.
Now, you guys are not newbie investors. You're pre-seasoned, probably more seasoned than kind of many other people. Tell us a little bit of what you've done. You don't invest in traditional real estate properties, a traditional way, let's put it that way. How you ended up kind of finding this concept? How do I and I ended up kind of meeting each other and kind of your...
I have been very passionate about housing for a long time. Back in the day, I was in Western Sydney and in the northwest, where they were planning to have a new subdivision area with the population of Canberra and 1/10 of the space.
Oh, wow.
And they didn't have the infrastructure there for the people. And so this was when mansions were first, the phrase was coined. And so I got very involved in a residents' action group to try and help improve things. We had a lot of people in the area that ended up investing. All they could afford was the house, and there was virtually no furniture or anything else because these houses were enormous in comparison to their incomes. And that's where, again, this is a solution where people don't need to be doing that. I took that passion and I spent quite a few years in a community housing organisation, going from governance roles through into being chairperson. As I say, my passion for affordable housing for everybody is something that actually underpins the quality of our lives and the lives that we can have within a community, and this is essential.
But you're obviously heavily invested in short-term accommodation. And you made kind of a really successful investing career out of that. And now you're suddenly considering maybe moving away from that and, maybe doing some of this stuff or maybe doing other things.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about how the two things compare and how, why they change and why now? Or why do you think something like this might be a better fit?
Well, we've got successful Airbnbs, and at the moment I'm probably 90% of the way through a renovation of converting 2 flats into 4 micro apartments, where when they were originally built they were 4 doors. So I'm going to take walls out and now converting back to create more livable spaces again. When it came to the rooming houses, Kim had been trying to explain them to me for a long time. Because of my Airbnb experience with managing them, I was the doubting Thomas. I just saw more work. 9 beds, no way. It's enough for me to look after 4 beds now. And it was once we'd actually done the walkthrough and seeing the different stages of construction and through to the finished product, saw the potential and the fact that I wasn't going to be the person doing the running of it. It was going to be professionally managed externally and create the opportunities for a more reliable income. Airbnb, of course, is fickle. It can be affected by anything from weather through to cost of living.
And pandemics.
And pandemics. For us, it's an ideal transition to move from the multi-occupancy into something that requires less input from us. And that's the big thing. As we transition to retirement, we want freedom to be able to go anywhere we need to, whereas Airbnb is an active accommodation process because we need to be there. We're in a small regional location. You can't just get somebody from the nearest laundromat to take care of things. You've still got to be there for it. So this is part of our long-range retirement plan. I shouldn't say long-range, short-range. Yeah. Or retire sooner than later.
Yeah, also, you want to tell us a little bit about what you're going to do once all is done and dusted, that you don't need to worry about, laundry linen or busy toilets or any of that stuff?
There'll be a lot more travel, a lot of scuba diving, a lot of exploring places that we've not been to, and spending time with family that we don't get the time for.
And freeing up time to be able to go and volunteer and save the world, work on fires and floods and all of the other bits and pieces that a traditional job actually prevents me from doing as much as I would like to.
That's awesome. Really inspiring. Listen, thank you very much for coming, having a look at what we kind of built here. We hope that at some point, when the time is right, we can actually help you a little bit kind of through that journey. And we hope we allow you to complete your life's mission and to go and travel and enjoy life. And of course, to help so many people out there that are maybe not as lucky as those of us who were either born in this country or were lucky enough to be kind of welcomed into it with open arms. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Henry.